Hey YouTube, today is 110, and today I'm going to talk about praying for your enemies, not just for yourself. I know yesterday I talked a little bit about prayer already, but today I want to talk about praying for everyone, not just yourself and the good people around you. Why do I pray about this, or want to talk about this? It's because of the wildfires and the fires in Los Angeles right now, actually. A lot of people say, oh, is this God's judgment on Hollywood? Is this or this, that? You know, I wouldn't go out of my way to say, oh, yeah, they deserve this, they're this, and that. But if someone else were to say, to me, it's God's judgment, I wouldn't necessarily disagree with them. Because it's like, well, you've seen how Hollywood is, how it openly mocks God. And then I can't remember if it's Ephesians or Galatians that says, God will not be mocked. What a man reaps, he will also sow. So, and I believe I saw a clip that in the Golden Globes just a couple days ago, that they openly mocked God in it. And what do you know? Just a couple of days later, the fires start. You might call me evil or mean or whatnot, but that's just how it is. We're not going to call on God and say, hey, go punish them. No, that's God's own righteous judgment that he made himself. Now, what I will say is this: you shouldn't point your finger at them suffering and say, ha ha, this is what you get. Ha, you deserve this. No, that's not what we're supposed to do. What we're supposed to do is pray for them, that they might get through this tough time, and that God might allow the situation to bring more people to him. Not say, ha, this is what you guys deserve. You know that the Lord told us, pray for your enemies several times. So I want to highlight the importance of prayer, not just for yourself or your friends or family, but for your enemies and those you think are evil. You shouldn't be like, God, keep my enemies away from me and hurt them and judge them. You should say, God, please help bring my enemies to you so that they might know you. So, what do you know? The fires happen, and a lot of people are like, they deserve it. And it's like, no, you're not supposed to say something like that, or believe it in your heart either. What you should be doing is praying for them, asking God, have mercy on them. Please help the people who are going through it, get through it, and that they might come to you as a result. Prayer is very powerful, more than a lot of people realize. God is watching, and he's not, openly happy seeing people die or anything like that. A lot of people are like, oh, how does God allow this and people are dying? Well, it's just the way the world is after the fall of man. And, it's sad to see. It's not a good thing to see. But I 100% honestly, as I am right now, I could change my mind, but I feel no remorse for them, basically. You might say that's mean or evil or whatnot, but I really don't. I'll pray for them, ask for them, God, to maybe help them. Whatever may happen, God, be with the people who are going through it. But I truly just don't feel bad for them. I just don't. You might say, what about the people who didn't openly mock God and whatnot inside like the Golden Globes? Well, it's like, yeah, those people also who didn't openly mock him didn't stand up for him. It's also important to stand up for him when people are openly mocking him around you. So, yeah, there goes. That's the first part of the video, is just, fires in Los Angeles. Just pray for those people, whether you want to say they deserve it or not. We're called to pray for them. I pray, Lord, that you be with them. On to the second is the people who are actually dealing with the exact opposite. As a lot of you know, in the east, near the East Coast, a lot of people are getting a ton of snow now. There's a winter advisory and stuff, and it's actually snowing where I am right now. That's to, pray for the people who are about to get a ton of snow. You don't know how that's going to adversely affect a lot of people, how many different things huge snowfall can adversely affect. So pray for those people as well. Yeah, but in spite of all of this, again, just be thankful to God, because you still have your life. You might say, my possessions are gone, my this is gone, my that is gone. Well, you still have your life, don't you? That's more time God has given you to come to him, which is a great mercy. So, I pray that any of you watching this who aren't religious might take this opportunity to, go read the Bible on your own. Go read the Gospels as many times as you need necessary to truly understand what was said, and see if you believe it on your own. There is quite a bit of evidence for the things that happen in the Gospel, and as many people point out, the 12 apostles, people don't go to their own death for something that they know to be a lie. Now do they? All of them went to death claiming Christ to be God, or Jesus to be God. Well, if you did the same thing today and someone pointed a gun at you and said, take it back, and it was something that you knew was a lie, it was like, you wouldn't be like, no, I'm not gonna take it back. No, if you knew it's a lie and someone's pointing a gun at you, you'd say, yeah, it's a lie. Well, guess what? 12 of them who knew him and had spent a lot of time with him and had seen him risen after his death went to their death. No matter what they did to them, their enemies did to them, always continue to say that Jesus was God, the Son of God. So, why do I say that? It's just, have good faith in the Lord, continue to testify to his truth. Do not let the people of the world scare you into not defending your faith, basically. That doesn't mean defending your faith in a way that's arrogant, mean, superiority complex type of stuff, But, just don't let people scare you into saying it's not true. Regardless of what social situation you're in, I don't care if you got 20 close friends near you and you're the only Christian person. You shouldn't go along with them, and if they make a joke about God, mocking him. So, yeah, just keep strong faith in him, regardless of what's going on around you, or what those around you might say about you. Stand up for him, and he will pave the way for your feet. He will keep you on the path that is set for you. You might lose things of this world, but you will gain the things of His will. So good luck to everybody watching this. I hope you have a good weekend and stay safe.